No, we are not doing this type of sneak peek video today, we are doing something else. This is an SCR sneak peek. This is another SCR sneak peek. This is a BR sneak peek, which has nothing to do with today's video. And this is the name of a YouTuber who really likes SCR sneak peeks. So today I thought it would be nice to share my top 10 favourite SCR sneak peeks. I will be judging them from the following factors: how excited it got me for an update, any new features that may be in them, and the mysteries behind them. Now, let's begin. So starting off our top 10, we have the Airport Terminal 1 sneak peek. This was the first sneak peek to show off the airport terminals, and I really liked this sneak peek because it did start off a lot of speculation about the fact that the airport terminals could all be based off the Heathrow terminals, with Airport Terminal 2 being based off Heathrow Central and Airport Terminal 3 being based off Heathrow Terminal 5. Now, this obviously was not the case, but it was fun to speculate about this, and that's why Airport Terminal 1 gets into the top 10. Coming in 9th place, we have the HST for version 1.7.2. Seeing this for the first time was absolutely incredible considering what the HST used to look like in its, well, next-gen form. This was a massive step up in detail for the HST, and to add on to all the excitement, this is also the first sneak peek on this list to contain a mystery in it, as this is where we got introduced to the buffered variant of the HST, which made things really exciting for this update. And so far, 1.7.2 is the most excited I have ever been for a small update, and this sneak peek and another one on this list really helped to hype up this update. Moving on to 8th place, we have the Class 143 sneak peek for version 1.8.1. Now, when this sneak peek came out, I couldn't believe it. Not just because it was a train everyone joked about coming to the game, but it was actually because this was released about a week after 1.8 had released. I was absolutely blown away when this was posted, and I couldn't really believe for a moment that the Pacer was actually going to be coming to SCR. And just when I thought things couldn't get any weirder, then, well, let's just say the joke became a reality. In 7th place is another one from 1.10, and it's the Stepford Airport Parkway sneak peek. Now, you know what, let's make this quick and simple, there's only one reason why this is here.
Oh my goodness,
At number 6, we have the Morganstown sneak peek for version 1.7. I like to think that 1.7 is the first update where the developers really started to put good effort into the game stations, and Morganstown is just a good example for this. It may not be as up to standards as other stations in game right now, but when this was shown for the first time, this blew everyone away, and this was the first sneak peek that really got me excited for 1.7. There was a lot of speculation for where this could be, and I fondly remember people speculating that this was Stepford UFC. Yeah, I know. This is definitely the first sneak peek on this list that I deeply love. Next up, in 5th place, we have the Leighton Stepford Road sneak peek for 1.8. Considering how Leighton used to look, seeing this was incredible. This is also the first sneak peek in 1.8 where we could see some new features, such as the speakers and the coloured poles and escalators. And why they removed them now in 2.0 I will never understand. It made Leighton Stepford Road look so good and they just removed the colouring. But, you know, ignoring what they did, this is still an awesome sneak peek and it definitely deserves the top 5. In 4th place is the Benton sneak peek for 1.7. I love this sneak peek. There is so much to see and unpack here, from the new entrance to the new advertising board to the all new look of the platforms. And this is only showing half the station, the other half isn't even being shown in this. Benton is another good example of the developers giving us top quality stations from 1.7, and I think this station still looks good today. And the cherry on the top of this sneak peek is the fact that they made sure the advertisement board showed "coming sooner than you think" to add as part of it. The only thing I think could take it to the top 3 would be to show more of the station itself, because as I said, it is only showing about half of the station. So that's why Benton didn't quite make it into the top 3. But now, we will be getting into the top 3 sneak peeks of all time, in my opinion. And starting off our top 3, we have the Class 345 sneak peek. Before this was released, this train being added to the game was just a rumour for 1.10. So when this was released, everyone couldn't believe it. And I was at the beach when this was released.
Alright guys, so I'm currently at the beach right now, but that's not going to stop me from making an SCR sneak peek video.
This sneak peek also left us with the mystery of where this could be. And we all thought that this was the Morganstown Triangle with how similar it was to the Morganstown Triangle today. Turns out it was just the most confusing junction you have ever seen in SCR. This was also when we realised that this would be the train with the most coaches, being 7 coaches. However, that was recently beaten by a certain train. This sneak peek was released a couple of weeks before 1.10's release, and I think we could see that just by looking at this sneak peek. This is getting exciting now as we move on to second place. And in second place, we have the Airport Terminal 2 sneak peek, also from 1.10. This was insane when it first came out, as this is where the theories really started to kick off. You may have seen this theory come around, with the 2 outer platforms of this station being through tracks to go to Terminal 3. And another thing that made this sneak peek so exciting was that there was not 1, but 2 secrets hidden in this sneak peek. The first one being this train. This is where it was revealed that the Class 360 would be meshed for this update. However, they were only teasing it as they were not entirely sure if they wanted to release it because of the game due to hit 50 million visits. And the other secret, and arguably the biggest mystery in any other sneak peek, is right here. This is where it was hinted that a Class 345 would be released in this update. However, this sneak peek was released before the Class 345 sneak peek was revealed, so it wasn't officially announced. And this is what started the Class 345 rumour, which really added a lot of hype to this update. So I think for those reasons, Airport Terminal 2 well deserves the second place spot. And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot, my favourite SCR sneak peek to ever exist is the Llyn by the Sea sneak peek for version 1.7.2. When this was first released, it blew my mind. I couldn't quite believe what I was looking at. Now, considering this was for a smaller update, this sneak peek doesn't really contain any new features, nor does it have any secrets within it. But I purely love this sneak peek from the way it looks alone. I didn't think SCR stations could be this detailed. It didn't feel real at first glance when I first saw this. The angle in which this was taken was so perfect, it captures just how massive this station really is. And I had never seen anything quite like this in SCR until that moment. This is also the sneak peek that really got me hooked to them. After this point, I was always excited for when the next one would release and what would be contained within it, and it has made me the SCR fanboy that I am today. So for all those reasons, I am giving this sneak peek the number 1 spot on my list. Congratulations. So that's it. That is my top 10 favourite SCR sneak peeks. Do you agree with my ranking? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.